be information that is not commonly known, but you know it.
Okay. In terms of?
In terms of, this is like in relation to, so you're going to give one side of an argument or one side of a truth, looking at it from one angle.
Okay, very good. Let's go ahead and listen to our travel dialogue.
Wow. Mendoza isn't what I expected. But my friends in the know said we had to come here.
That's because there are over 1,000 wineries, as well as the tallest mountain in South America.
It's definitely a feast for the senses.
Sure. Just look at the mountains, smell the fresh bread wafting out of the bakeries, and taste the delicious steak and wine we're eating.
Come on, let's rent some bikes and visit a few wineries.
In terms of transportation between wineries, do you think bikes are the best idea?
Here we go. Javier says, wow, Mendoza isn't what I expected, but my friends in the know said we had to come here. So Javier wasn't really expecting anything.
Yeah.
But the friends were like, come on, you got to go there. You got to go there. They were in the know.
Yes.
Okay. So his friends who, in the know, what? They know what?
Right.
What do they know?
So if you say someone is in the know.
Yes, to be in the know.
Yes. They have special knowledge about something.
Yes.
So it is not common knowledge, but it is important knowledge. So this Mendoza area, it's not the most popular travel destination.
Right.
But people who know about good travel places, they know about Mendoza.
Oh, wow.
It's like people who, where's the hottest restaurant or where's the hottest club?
Right.
It's like, oh, don't go to Siren.
Yeah.
That was last year. This year, the most famous club is Porcupine. I don't know. Just people that know, they're the insiders. They have the latest information.
Right.
They have the expertise.
That's right.
In this case, about travel.
Right. I am so not in the know.
Oh, never.
I am completely, I think I'm living on Mars. I really do. Don't ask me.
About
I'm not
anything.
in the know. Okay.
I don't know, but I think you would be in the know about health trends.
Yeah. Okay, that's true. That is true.
I think most people are in the know about something.
Certain things. Yeah. True. Okay.
But me, mainstream culture, definitely not in the know.
You know what? You're not in the know, but you do know a lot.
It's just random
knowledge.
It's very non-useful information.
All right. Adriana says, that's because there are over 1,000 wineries as well as the tallest mountain in South America. So, wow, 1,000 wineries. Now, that's because. It begins with that's because. Why are you saying that?
So, Adriana is explaining something that Javier just stated, but he's kind of they told me to come here, and I'm not sure why. He kind of made this statement. So Adriana, to give the reason why Mendoza is so popular, she starts her sentence with, that's because. She's explaining something to Javier.
Right. And 1,000 wineries, tallest mountain. That's a lot of wineries.
1,000.
I would expect Chile. I was actually surprised to find that Argentina had this many wineries.
Yeah,
I thought Chile was the big place.
Yeah, Chile, I guess, because they import more to at least Korea.
Maybe.
So maybe Argentina has different market focus.
Okay. Javier says what?
It's definitely a feast for the senses.
Okay. This is kind of a kind of literary, poetic way of saying what?
Saying the sights, the smells, the sounds, the touches.
Yeah.
The touches?
Or just touch?
All of your senses.
Yeah.
It's just, everything is enjoyable.
That's right. You can, Everything, it's touching. Not touching, but it is affecting.
Yeah.
Okay, in a good way. All the five senses.
Yeah.
It's a feast. And we also actually say a feast for the eyes as well.
Yeah.
Just like it's when something is so beautiful and gorgeous.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So feast for the senses. So it's like mountain, it's got wine, you can taste the wine.
Yeah.
All those things.
Mm-hmm.
And Adriana says,
Sure, just look at the mountains, smell the fresh bread wafting out of the bakeries, and taste the delicious steak and wine we're eating.
Okay, so these are some of the things that are a feast for the senses.
Yeah.
First of all, looking at the mountains, like it's pleasurable to the eyes.
Yes.
And then you're smelling. What are you smelling?
The smell of bread.
And it's wafting out of the bakeries.
Yes.
What is this word, W-A-F-T?
Waft.
Waft.
This is
a new word here. What does this mean?
So this is a very specific word that is used for different types of gas. So think air. In this case, we're going to be talking about smell, but also things like smoke that just move slowly out. So
Right.
if you're looking at smoke is great because you can actually see it. You know, smoke it doesn't come out fast. It kind of like floats a little bit.
Sure.
And just like slowly
Yeah.
like goes into the air and
Right.
disappears.
Right.
That's the feeling of waft. So you can use it with gases that you can see, but you can also use it for things like smells.
Smell of fresh bread or cookies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's not like a smell just like hits you in the face.
Right.
Whack.
Yeah.
It's not hard. It's usually, it's a delicate, soft. Oh, what is? Oh, that smell.
Oh my gosh. Oh, it's like from the kitchen, the bakery. Very
so it's
good.
that kind of like smooth flowing
All right.
thing.
And of course, they can taste the delicious steak and wine, drink the wine. And Javier says, come on, let's rent some bikes and visit a few wineries. And Adriana says, in terms of transportation between wineries, do you think bikes are the best idea? Okay. In terms of.
Yes. So in terms of is used whenever you want to look at a situation from one angle.
Uh-huh.
So if you just say, do you think bikes are the best idea?
Yeah.
I don't know why you're asking that question.
Right, right.
Are they too expensive? Do you know how to ride a bike?
Right.
There are a lot of different angles. But when you say in terms of transportation between wineries, you're saying, hey, we're going to be riding bikes and also drinking wine.
Yeah.
Is this a good idea?
That's it.
Pointing to the fact that you're drinking
Right.
and riding a bike.
That's right.
In terms of transportation
Yeah.
between wineries.
That's right. So basically, he's kind of like, I don't think that's a good idea.
Yeah.
All right, let's listen to that one more time.
Wow. Mendoza isn't what I expected. But my friends in the know said we had to come here.
That's because there are over 1,000 wineries, as well as the tallest mountain in South America.
It's definitely a feast for the senses.
Sure. Just look at the mountains, smell the fresh bread wafting out of the bakeries, and taste the delicious steak and wine we're eating.
Come on. Let's rent some bikes and visit a few wineries.
In terms of transportation between wineries, do you think bikes are the best idea?
Yay, it's time for Power Note. Okay, we're on pages 106 and 107. To be in the know means that other people don't know this information, but you do.
Yes.
It's kind of like you have access to information that other people don't have. How did you find out that the congressman was resigning?
I have sources who are in the know.
Uh-huh.
Oh, this is a great way to say, I have secret information.
Yeah, that's right.
Secret.
They know the secrets, and I know it. For those in the know, this is the hottest restaurant in town. Okay. So I do feel like with this expression, in the know, it is like limited access. Not a lot of people know.
Yeah.
It's kind of private information.
Right, yeah. So it's like if you are very focused on the latest trends or things like that.
Right.
So it's kind of like, you know that fashion trend guanggu in Korea? Where it's like you're wearing nice stuff, but you can't really tell that it's nice.
Oh, yeah.
Unless, like, you know fashion. Like, if you know fashion, you can say, oh, that's a really expensive shoe. Oh, that's a really expensive. But, like, a person who doesn't know about fashion, it just looks like normal clothes.
That's right.
It's kind of the same thing.
It's true.
People that are in the know. Know what it's...
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, those are not ordinary tennis shoes.
Yeah. Like, for example, there's one famous tennis shoe that looks old, beat up.
Oh, yes.
And it looks destroyed.
Right.
But it's so expensive.
It is.
And if you're in the know, you know that those aren't shoes you're going to throw away.
That's right.
But I've heard horror stories. Like the parents, they aren't in the know. So they throw away their kids really expensive shoes. Because they think they're just old shoes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's a nightmare. Okay, so to be in the know. Now, feast for the senses. Okay?
Yes.
Meaning that it's enjoyable to taste, to smell, to see, all of those things.
Yes.
Tonight's banquet was a feast for the senses.
Thank you. We put a lot of thought into every aspect of the dinner.
Okay. So a dinner, we just think, oh, it's just eating. Taste.
Yeah.
But really here, what they're doing is they're doing so much more than just the taste.
Right.
The visual.
Yes, the visual. So it could be the actual visual part of the food. Or...
The setting of the table.
The setting of the table, the background music, the lighting, the interior design, all of those things can really change how you perceive a meal.
Totally.
Right? And it could be a feast for the senses.
Walking around Bangkok is a feast for the senses.
This person obviously really loves Bangkok, the lights, the people, all of that.
They say India is a true feast for the senses. And because of the colors, sometimes some of the smell, like strong smells, and they say that there's a lot going on.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a feast for the senses. And sometimes it doesn't mean that it's always good. It could just be it's a lot of input.
Right.
Yeah.
I think it does lean toward the positive, but it can have that just... There's a lot of information to process.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Okay. In terms of means?
This means that we're going to look at an issue or a subject from one angle. We're going to look at one aspect of something.
All right. What did the company offer you?
In terms of salary, it's higher than my last job.
Okay.
So when you're saying in terms of here, you're saying I am only going to comment on the salary.
All right.
I'm not going to talk about working time and all that.
Okay.
Yeah.
In terms of safety, this car comes with 6 airbags.
So we're going to talk about the safety of this car. Yeah. We're not talking in terms of fuel efficiency.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
How well does it burn gasoline?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
So we're just talking about, the airbags or, just safety.
Yes.
Okay. And it comes with 6 airbags. So let's just give one more example of in terms of.
Yes. So in terms of value.
Value. Okay.
Yes. So maybe it's not the best refrigerator.
Yeah.
But in terms of value, you get a really good refrigerator for the amount that you pay.
Got it.
There might be some downsides, but we're talking about the overall value of it.
Okay, all right. Okay, page 107 here at the bottom, power pattern. That's because...
You're giving them the reason.
The reason, okay. That's because nobody knows about this place.
That's because you didn't pay your internet bill. That's why they shut off the internet.
Yeah, there's no internet because you didn't pay it.
You didn't pay it.
Oh, gosh. So a fun word and a new word, maybe you've heard for the first time, wafting.
Yeah.
Okay? It means it's like a slow smell kind of coming through your nose.
And it's not always good. It could be the smell of bread, but it could also be
sewer or
like a fart.
Okay, yeah. That could be true.
Yeah.
All right, do check out the definition on page 108 and let's thank our sponsor.
한국토익위원회에서 취업과 승진을 위한 토익 스피킹 응시